It is your favorite seamstress, Sister Brittany, and today I am making a wedding dress. So, what I'm going to do is start with laying out my fabric, getting it put on this bolt so it's easier to work with. This is the sewing pattern I'm going to use. Now, family, I already made a portion of this wedding dress right here, but I'm going to use the same pattern to create a detachable skirt train for this dress. So I'm going to start by knocking out the wrinkles for these pieces that I'm going to use. Then I'm going to lay them out on my fabric and take some extra measurements because I want good, voluptuous pieces that we can have the dramatics. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out each one of these pieces. Now, family, it is time to line everything up. And so right here is where I realized I done made a mistake, family. Something ain't adding up, right? Like just from the view of it, I can tell something got mixed up, right? So when I tried to line it up, I'm seeing lines are not lining, seams are not seaming, the math is not mathing. And I'm just looking, trying to figure out how did I make this mistake? Like it ain't work, it ain't like me to make this big of a mistake. And this is a pretty big mistake, family. Um, I think what ended up happening is that I got confused with what the side piece was and the back piece was. But mistakes happen, family, and part of having a skill is also learning how to fix mistakes and how to correct the problems that get created. So we're going to go ahead and start putting the pieces together anyway, starting with the pieces that are matching, right? And then I'm going to attach the pieces that aren't matching to the pieces that do, right? Just as if they were matching. It's just the same process, right? So this is my little part of my little sewing space, family. It's really tiny in here, but I make it work. This mannequin or dress form, that's what this is. It's a dress form mannequin. Belongs to a friend. She allowed me to borrow it. Family, this dress is not done. Do not look at this dress talking about oh, you can't sew or something is wrong with this dress. It don't look that good. Family, it is not finished. You are looking at bare bones. Okay. There is still a lot of things that have to go into this dress that I have not done yet because we are kind of in the beginning stages still. Okay. So what you see me doing now is attaching the skirt pieces to the dress that's attached or pinned to the mannequin, right? Because I want to get a visual of what I'm working with, and I pinned it kind of high, right? Because again, I'm not working with a lot of room. And now what you see me doing is attaching the back train of the skirt to the side pieces of the skirt of the detachable skirt. Okay, you can see here, this is where things are not lining up. I don't know how this big misalignment happened, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut all of that off. Now, family, I was praying. I was praying something serious as I was doing this, as I do with all the pieces that I do, but especially this. But all I want to do is just make sure that it lines up, and I'm glad that it stuck out enough that I could actually cut it like this, and I didn't have to like recut the entire piece, if that makes sense. I can just blend it in with the rest, as you can see me here, um, as you can see me doing here. And so that's perfect. It's still slightly misaligned, but it's good. Now, this is a back view of the dress. I want to show you guys really quick what it looked like. And now I'm sewing all of those pieces of the skirt together. And so I have to take this to the client for a fitting, yet another fitting, so she can say yes or no and tell me what she does and doesn't like. And, we can get a good look at what it looks like on her. So, family, this is going to be probably a 2, 3 part series. So you can see what the process to something this big is. I really enjoy what I do. And stay tuned for part 2. Peace.